It's Thursday. Though Thursday is somewhat unremarkable, it takes pride in its role as a bridge between Hump Day and Friday. Anyway, I'm your host, Andrew. This is Crypto Espresso, your teeny tiny daily shot of caffeinated crypto headlines. News is coming right up. First up, according to new figures from Glassnode, those who have staked Ether are massively in the red. Brace yourselves because we've got a lot of numbers coming your way. Almost 13 million ETH, that's 10.9% of the circulating supply, has now flowed into the deposit contract. Of this, 8 million ETH was deposited before the world's second largest cryptocurrency hit an all-time high back in November of 2021. Ether hit a record price of $4,891 back then, and fast forward to now, this cryptocurrency's value has plunged by more than 75%. Here's an especially sobering figure. The dollar value of the staked ETH peaked at $39.7 billion in November and has now plunged by more than $25 billion. Oof. An end could soon be in sight for Celsius Network's customers who have been unable to access their crypto for 4 weeks. On-chain data shows that the embattled crypto lender has now fully repaid a loan to Maker Protocol. This is significant because it means that Celsius can now reclaim over $440 million worth of collateral in the form of wrapped Bitcoin. There still hasn't been much in the way of an update from Celsius Network in recent days, with executives warning it will take time to complete a restructuring. But the activity we're seeing in on-chain data does confirm that work has been taking place behind the scenes to get on firmer financial footing. Boris Johnson has resigned as Prime Minister in a week where dozens of ministers in his government quit following a plethora of scandals. But according to the Bank of England's Deputy Governor, Sir John Cunliffe, the UK is still on track to establish a regulatory system for stablecoins. Speaking at the Qatar Center for Global Banking and Finance's annual conference, Sir John admitted that recent events have affected these plans. However, he was quoted as saying that legislation will be introduced before Parliament takes their summer break. And finally, Sam Bankman-Fried believes we may have reached the darkest, coldest depths of the crypto winter. In an interview with Reuters, he argued that prices have stabilized, but he also conceded that wider macroeconomic conditions could cause further falls. The FTX CEO also revealed that his company has a few billion available to support struggling companies across the sector. SBF said his main motivation with bailouts was to help protect customer assets and stop a dreaded crypto contagion, where one company's collapse has ramifications for others. Bankman-Fried's net worth is believed to have taken a substantial hit as a result of that bear market. Speaking of bears, don't hibernate on this task because it's barely an effort to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on that little bell icon to get buzzed whenever a new Crypto Espresso video goes live. And is that Alex in a bear costume and a tie, stealing my picnic basket? Ask Alex in the description below if you have any more questions about our headlines or crypto in general. Alex is also a great resource for all things Web3 and that metaverse thing that Zuckerberg is just all about these days. And with all that news, I've been your host, Andrew, and we'll see you tomorrow.